it's going to turn back, match my right hip, and then keep turning back without this one moving towards the golf ball. Just fire your hands forward and open that hip as much as possible. Let's just rock back. Yeah. I didn't see any of your left cheek before. Didn't see any of your left leg. Those legs would disappear. It looked like you had one leg on the Our goal is going to be to have you at impact, more in your spine angle and more of that left cheek showing to Kev back there through impact, right? So more in here, less there. That's our goal. When I get the club in my hands into this position, now watch my left hip. It's going to turn back, match my right hip, and then keep turning back without this one moving towards the golf ball. So I get right here, and then watch how this hip never gets closer to the ball again. Do you see that?
Yes.
And that's what keeps you over the golf ball and prevents all that movement this way. Butt goes in, chest goes back. Simple as that to understand. So for you, shift the hips. We marry that nice backswing together with that turn. And there's that left hip back. So deep and far behind you, it just never lets the right one get closer. That's the one that really helps the most players. Getting up here and feeling that left pocket just move back straight behind you brings the upper body down on top of the golf ball. And that's what actually covers it with the upper body and keeps you over it. So, and right around. Good. Now look in the mirror. And without ever letting this guy get closer, just get that left hip back. You feel that right there? That's the feeling right there. And do that. Go ahead and do that, just locking this in. Feel that? And open right up, all the way through. That's the feeling. Yeah. We're excited to announce that Porzak Golf's Complete Game Clinic is headed to the East Coast. We're going to be in beautiful Stonington, Connecticut at Lake of Isles Golf Club, one of the best public golf courses in the United States of America. Accommodations are going to be at Foxwoods Resort and Casino. We have two two-day clinics that are going to be first class from top to bottom and provide a golf experience unlike any other. Spots are going to fill up fast, so reserve yours today. We'll see you in Connecticut. Well, if I'm like this at impact, that's a lot different. My chest is more down, my hips are more open, my hands are more forward. So that's why I like doing things like this. Kev, come right in front of me here. This thing has a lot of weight to it. Just put the golf club into something heavy like this. Ready? All I want you to do is fire your hands forward and open that hip as much as possible. The shaft should almost bend like that. You see that right there? This is giving me the feeling of what perfect impact is. So if I can get in there a couple times and hip forward, hands back, hands forward, hip forward, hands forward. What I'm doing from this angle when I do that, watch this. This knee's not firing towards the ball. This hip's not firing towards the ball. My head's not backing up. I'm just opening up that left one without letting this go forward, keeping my head still. Well, now I am educated on, okay, wait, hold on. Now, Kev, come around the front here. I know what impact felt like. So a drill we've used, let's get there. Let's just rock back and then arrive right back to that same position, right? Mm-hmm. So it's like a preset. Educate yourself on exactly what impact feels like. That's a great one.
Yep.
And then, of course, after you've done enough of this where you've gone, okay, that's what it feels like. That's what it feels like. Let's just kind of rock it back and then return right back there and hit it. We'll then start from the neutral position, go halfway back like we do, and then arrive right back there. And that's a nice way to train yourself almost backwards a little bit of, well, this is what impact feels like. Okay, this setup, this backswing are going to get me there. To find the awareness of what impact is. Once again, impact, you guys, is the lead hip back to as far as it can possibly go. The hands being forward, the club being square. From this perspective right here, in the angles I was at in my setup, right? You can see my upper body hasn't changed at all. This hip hasn't moved towards the ball. And that's where I can really feel, you know, what that feeling is at like an impact. And, you know, once again, there's a couple easy ways once I take that half swing to then be able to get back there. But this forward, that back. There, I mean, that couldn't be any better. That's exactly what we need. That's so good right there. Kev, go around the other side right here. Get him from the down the line view. And, I mean, look how good he is in his posture there. Look how we can see the entire left cheek there. What I like, too, is the tension the golfer will feel in here. Mm-hmm. They're going to feel that right wrist in this position here. They're going to feel that left wrist more in this position here. I always say like your hands are almost smacking at a 45-degree angle down like this. You know, that's the feel right there. If that alignment rod is splitting your feet in the ball, you can see my eyes are on this side of the alignment rod. My eyes should not move back as I'm doing that, right? They should stay on that side of the rod as I'm doing this, okay? When you watch that happen, as that left hip goes back, my right shoulder comes right through, but my eyes never moved, right? They're in that same spot. So when you're rehearsing this, just keeping that head still every time you make those rehearsals. And what's fun, you'll feel the pressure shift happening without any movement like this, but just simply from rotation. Oh, dude, these are so much better now. Hey, nice job. Nice job.
There you go again.
Yeah, but hey, I mean, no, but you know, he's been around me enough to know that if he didn't do a good job, I would not be saying that. I can promise you that.
Yeah.
How much better is that? I mean, listen, it looks a ton better.
It felt like the best one.
Yeah, it's way better. Your hips are just so much more opened up at the point of impact right now. Woo! All right, come on. Fluff yourself up for a second here. That's pretty good. You know it is. So, like, what do we notice right away? Nothing's leaving high right. Nothing's really getting picked off the surface. It's all down in the ground, compressed. Ball flight's a little lower. It's starting more left and on line, which is just down the line of your feet right there.
Yeah.
It's better. More compression. Let's look at this. Yeah, I mean, look at, who's that guy? We didn't see that before.
Yeah.
I didn't see any of your left cheek before. Didn't see any of your left leg. Those legs would disappear. It looked like you had one leg on the initial one. So we're starting to see that left pocket move back.
Yep.
Okay. At Porzak Golf, we take a lot of pride in having developed some of the best and most consistent golf swings on the planet. We do this through simplicity. Our Full Swing Masterclass will take you on a step-by-step, easy-to-understand process on how to get your golf swing better than ever. Join the many before you who've utilized our Full Swing Masterclass to take their games to the next level and beyond.